Did you know what was happened in 21st November? Well, this was what had happened. Holy cow, have you heard about the signing of the Mayflower Compact? 1620? This is like the mother of all historical events in the birth of democracy in the United States. Picture this. On November 21st, 1620, a bunch of pilgrims on the Mayflower were like, "Yo, let's sign this thing." So they whipped out this document called the Mayflower Compact right after dropping anchor off the coast of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. And get this, it was before they even set up shop in Plymouth. So, what's the deal with this Mayflower Compact, you ask? Well, first off, they were all about creating their own government and having some legit laws to follow. It was all about unity, man. They were like, we gotta stick together to survive in this wild new world. And get this, out of 101 passengers, a whopping 41 dudes signed this bad boy. It was like the birth of democracy in America, where everyone was equal and had to follow the rules. The Mayflower Compact is basically the OG of democratic government in the United States. It shows how these colonists were all about coming together, making agreements, and working as a team to build a life in this new land. Hello! Did you know what was happened on 22nd November? Well, this was what happened on that day. On November 22nd, 1943, Lebanon was like, "Yo, France, we're out of here!" This moment was like majorly crucial in Lebanon's journey to being all independent and stuff. Lebanon had been under French rule since the end of World War I, thanks to some League of Nations agreements. The French were all up in Lebanese politics and running the show. But then, the Lebanese people were like, "Nah, we want our own thing." Especially with all the World War II craziness going on. The big moment. The independence movement really got going when Lebanese leaders, like President Bashar el-Khoury and Prime Minister Riyad al-Solih, were like, "No way, France." Nope. After a bunch of protests and political drama, the French had to let go of the Lebanese leaders they had locked up and admit that Lebanon was its own boss, even though they made it official in 1943. Lebanon didn't fully kick France to the curb until 1946, when the last French soldiers packed their bags and left. Why it's a big deal? Every year, Lebanon throws a party on November 22 to celebrate Independence Day. It's all about coming together as a nation and showing off how Lebanon finally got to call the shots. Did you know what happened on 23rd November? Well, this was what happened. Back in the ancient times of November 23rd, 1889, brace yourselves for the mind-blowing revelation of the world's very first jukebox, making its grand entrance at the Palais Royal Saloon in the legendary land of San Francisco, California. Crafted by the ingenious minds of Louis Glass and William S. Arnold, the dynamic duo behind the Pacific Phonograph Company. This magical contraption, known as the coin slot phonograph, utilized an Edison cylinder phonograph that belted out tunes once a shiny nickel was dropped in. Let's dive into the jaw-dropping features and earth-shattering significance of this game-changing invention. 1. Behold the marvel of operation. Picture this. Not one, not two, but a whopping 4 listening tubes, allowing a quartet of individuals to groove simultaneously by plugging in their earpieces. And guess what? Each jam session came at the modest price of 5 cents. Talk about a steal. 2. Hold on to your seats as we unravel the technological wizardry of this bad boy. No speakers, no amplification, just pure, unadulterated sound blasting through those tubes. It's like music to your ears, quite literally. 3. Brace yourselves for the seismic cultural impact this bad boy had. The introduction of the jukebox revolutionized the entertainment scene, becoming a fixture in watering holes, saloons, and eateries, ushering in a new era where music could reach the masses through automated marvels. 4. Watch in awe as the jukebox evolves through the ages, riding the waves of progress with the arrival of records, amplifiers, and eventually digital tunes. Its triumph symbolized the harmonious fusion of technology and culture in the realm of entertainment, leaving a legacy that continues to resonate through the ages.